I'm Comaratta with Consequence of Sound and Cluster One TV.
I'm Caitlyn Meyer.
And we are getting ready to interview Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino.
Okay, it's Childish Gambino, homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coat up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter in Adidas with some.
He's actually writing a paper in college on you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's due tomorrow at 3. I haven't started yet.
College.
Tell him. Go ahead and tell him the title of the topic about how he's upsetting the hegemonic status quo of rap.
Well, I'm talking about the Freaks and Geeks video and how, I mean, it's basically unlike any rap video I've ever seen. I love the single shot. It's for a film class.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a single shot.
Was that fun to shoot?
It was like, it was one of those. It was. I mean, like, I like doing stuff that feels like you can't see it again or something. Because like I feel like everything now you can just see again. Everything's on the internet. You can just see it, hear it, experience it over and over again until you're bored with it. So I was like, oh, one shot. That's something that like all my mistakes are there, like I said, all those things. Because that was literally, I think that was the last one we did. Like we did one right before that I was like happy with. We're like, that one was good. He was like, can you do it one more time? I just think let's just do one for safety. So like actually some of the things I did weren't in the other ones because I was tired. And that's
dance moves.
The spinning thing was from being tired, honestly.
Hey,
it worked.
Do you enjoy making the videos?
I really
or do you feel it more like it's part of the job?
I think videos, like the Heartbeat video we're coming out with, like is just kind of I mean, the Bonfire video is really freaky and weird and a definite story. It's like, I really like it. And we're coming out with the Heartbeat one, and that one's turning out to be pretty fucked up and weird too. But I think that's the point. Like, it's supposed to make you kind of like be like, okay, what color does that paint the song? Because a lot of times, like, you know, you'll have like one of my favorite love songs of all time. I was like, oh, this song is great. Like I would listen to it when I would go through a breakup, and then like I heard her interview. She's like, yeah, that's about my dog. And I was like, oh wow, that paints it very differently. It's about her dog that died. So I think it's just just another tool to get the story and make the story specific, but also like general at the same time.
Most of your recordings have been digital only, right? And then Camp was the first one you actually released a hard copy for?
Yeah, Camp is the first one to be released hard copy. Yeah.
What was the argument or the reasoning behind actually finally releasing a physical copy?
I
mean, because you obviously haven't had any lack of sales on the
No,
only.
it wasn't a problem. I mean, like, a lot of people ask why I signed in the first place anyway, and like, I mean, I like doing music. I like putting out for free. Like, I really was fine doing it, but it was this thing where I felt like it could reach more people if I signed. Like, it just felt like it was going to be a lot more people. I mean, like, and I know that sounds weird because the internet is everywhere, but I feel like, with like Glassnote, behind me, they could get me places that I wasn't even thinking about going and stuff, and we're already touring and stuff like that. And everybody was always asking for vinyl, and for a while I was gonna do it on my own, and just like, okay, I'll just save up enough money and then put it out and then just have people pay what it is. But Glassnote knows what they're doing as far as just like vinyl is concerned, and people wanted vinyl and people wanted it's cool. I held like the first copy in my hand. I was like, wow, like this is crazy. I have like a CD in my hand. I for some reason I tricked myself into thinking that like kids weren't like me, where they just like go buy the No Doubt record and then go home and listen to it and read the notes while they listen. But kids still do that.
How much control over the artistic vision did you have, or was the label involved at all?
They let me do it. I mean, like when I signed, the album was almost done anyway. I was like, if I don't sign with you guys, I'm not. I'll put it out anyway. So, but I'm not changing anything. And a lot of labels and stuff were talking about putting like Freaks and Geeks on there and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, like I don't. It wasn't like the album. And I'm really proud of it, like, and it doesn't have any features or anything like that. It's not supposed to, like, it wasn't supposed to feed off the hype of the EP, which was strange to me anyway, just because I felt like the EP was such a thing of just, like, we literally made the EP in, like, a couple of weeks, because we were like, this is something that nobody will like, but it'll be something that we'll put out and people might enjoy it before we go hit the road. But I didn't want to, like, feed off of that. I really wanted Camp to be just, like, a story. Like, I really thought it was, like, a story that I was like kind of afraid to tell before, but now like I finally was okay with doing it. And
so did the comedy help then with the rap career, or did it kind of hinder it? Because on some of your lyrics you say that the reason you don't rap under Donald Glover is because you're afraid people associating the jokes with the music and not taking the music seriously, right?
Well, here's the thing, like it's funny. I think half of it came from like going under Childish Gambino, and that helped, because sometimes people would find out Childish Gambino and then they would find out it was me, and they'd be like, oh wow, and it would really make them think about it differently. But the other thing that helped was that rap just got really funny. Like rap just was like people, I don't like the difference. I don't think there's a real difference in like punchline and joke style like between like my rap and like or Lonely Island or Lil Wayne or Ludacris.
Do you find that you've actually been able to shed some of the haters?
Yeah, it's weird. It's funny. Like I remember just everybody was just like, "This is a joke. I don't know why you guys into it. This is a joke," which is I was totally expecting that, and that's cool. But now it's funny. Now I'm having to deal with. I was gonna actually put out like an untitled EP, like another EP, right like next week. I was recording and stuff like that. I was gonna put it out, but now it's this thing where like I can read on Twitter and people sending me stuff just like, everybody's on Childish Gambino's dick now. Like what the fuck? Like people, the opposite backlash is happening. Where now I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna let the album speak for itself, because I don't think I'm that type of rapper.
You're a black man.
Yes.
You rap about cunnilingus.
Yes.
That's against type, don't you
It's
feel?
against type. Yeah, I mean, I think in the last couple of years I think Lil Wayne made that okay.
Okay.
I feel like the way Pharrell made black kids skateboarding okay, like Lil Wayne's made eating out girls okay again. Like that's the thing. I mean, like it's weird. Like it is against type. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know why. Like as a black dude who is not stereotypically because the album is about like being like a middle class black kid and having everybody tell you who you are all the time. So like that's something I knew in 7th grade when I wasn't eating out anyone. Like I knew. I was like, oh yeah, black guys don't eat out. They don't do that. But I don't know. I don't know why. But I'm definitely into it.
Oh, I mean, I can't blame you there.
Mostly because girls like it.
Well, yeah. If you do it right.
Yeah. Together, and then I just was making like instrumentals, and this is great.
That's awesome.
Hey,
Giant germs.
Moogfest, ladies and gentlemen.
Come to investigate the Moogfest.
hey, how's it going?
These are my scientists, Ruby and the Gargoyle.
What's your name?
My name is Spaceboat. I come
Who
for
are you most interested to see?
we have encountered many of the musical stylings, such as the Tobin Avon. I sang. We were intrigued by the battles taking part on the stage, and we are most intrigued by what we shall see here today. We have come to investigate the mood and interact with the human society, and come to better understand your musical culture.
You speak English well.
We have been listening to your music for a long time on our planet. We come from Norskatoon, a far-off land unknown by your culture. But here we have come to witness the spectacle of human music. Come, children, scientists, do not touch them. Oh, now you're pregnant.
Oh, okay.
That is how we reproduce on our planet.
Okay.
It's, you call it a handshake, we call it so much more. Well, what is going on here? Is this the washing machine we have heard of so extensively on our planet? What is this? What is going on here?
It was an interview.
Well, we shall wish you the best of luck with your interview, and we shall continue with our investigation of the human planet.
His expression is the best.
All hail the space boat!
Space Pope.
Space Pope.
Space Pope.
Universal infallibility. Gotta love that.
So I'm not topping that. So might as well just call it quits.